Hey everybody, and welcome back to Foundation Friday. Yes, I have a new foundation here. This is the CoverGIrl All Day Flawless Foundation. I saw that it said new look. I'm not sure if it's new totally to the line or whether it's just that they changed the packaging. Not really sure. I'm going to do a little bit more research and find out. But honestly, I don't think I've done any CoverGIrl Queen Collection foundations ever. I have never tried them, anything like that. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to go. I know there are 14 shades. I'm looking down at my phone here. There are 14 shades. This one is in True Ebony Q865. That's the number. Okay, it's in a pump, and it is the All Day Flawless 3-in-1. So not 2-in-1, 3-in-1. Alright, so they're saying that this all-in-one foundation makeup with a long-lasting formula that fuses powder, concealer, and foundation for deep skin tones in one easy step. The 3-in-1 foundation formula provides a flawless look that lasts all day long. So we're going to see, you guys know how everybody's doing the powder first foundation tutorials. I really like it, especially for people with oily skin like myself. So if this already incorporates the powder, I'm really curious to see how the finish is going to be. You guys know I always shake up my foundation, so I'm sorry to start doing that while I'm talking. Now they were saying to apply it with a sponge or a wedge. I have a Damp Beauty sponge right here. I'm going to apply my Smashbox Photo Finish primer to my face. This is the one I always use when I'm testing out foundations. Also on my eyes, guys, don't be alarmed. I know it's a bit crazy. And actually it's very early in the morning, so I'm feeling like, why do I have these colors on my lid right now? But I have a new palette to play with. It's the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, so I'm very excited. So I was just playing around with some of the colors. I tried to use as many colors in the palette as I could to see the pigmentation, and I am really amazed by the pigmentation. Now this foundation also has SPF 20 in it. So if it turns out that this has awesome coverage, the color is right, and it has SPF 20 in it, this will be a pretty good deal for me living in, you know, where I live, Miami, Florida. Very hot, always sunny, oily skin. This will be awesome if that's the case. So let's see. It has a pump, so I'm loving that. And it's a lockable pump, so you can twist it and open it, twist it and lock it. So that's good. Let's see. I'm starting with one pump. The shade looks a little deep for me, but you guys know my face, my neck, everything is different colors here, so we're just going to go for it. I'm going to start on this side of my face, so let's get a good look at what this side of my face looks like. Do have some blemishes, some little pimples that popped up last month. Alright, so let's go for it. Okay, so that's one full pump, you guys. I'm kind of heavy-handed with foundation, I'm not gonna lie. So that's just one pump, but I like that coverage because it's very light. You can still see blemishes through it. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. It just looks very light and normal. Very nice. So let's build it up, or see if it can be built up. Now, I think I have tried some CoverGIrl foundations before, but they weren't in the Queen Collection. So I'm very happy to see that this color looks like skin. Maybe when I'm editing, I'll see something different. For right now, in my mirror, it looks like brown skin. And I honestly forgot how much I paid for this. I will put it in the video. Now on that second go round, I am absolutely pleased with the color. This to me looks like one of the best color matches I've had in foundation to date. And that's True Ebony. I had a blemish here. It was like a scar with like, it was ugly. But anyway, it looks like it covered that. So what do you guys think? And this is the other side of my face. So I think this covered quite well, and it looks like skin. It really does. I'm going to work on the other side of my face. My friends, I am pleasantly surprised. I am very, very, very surprised. Like I said before, I have tried CoverGIrl before. Let me see. The other CoverGIrl foundation that I've tried before has been CoverGIrl Ready Set Gorgeous. I absolutely love this. The color was very good for me as well. This is 320 Soft Sable. I really like it. I have a review for it on my channel. It was on the deeper side for me, but it was a pretty good match between my face and my neck. It was like right in between. I explained in one of my other videos that my neck has always been darker than my chest and my face, so it was always kind of hard to match myself. And after I made that statement, a lot of women are saying the same thing. We do have discolorations. My shoulders, things like that, are different shades. You know, I have like a little bit of everything going on, so it's kind of hard to find a good match. And sometimes people assume that you're not good at matching yourself. That's not the case. Sometimes you have to decide what you want to do. I mean, like, look at my shoulders and look at my face. Sometimes you have to decide, am I going to go lighter today or darker? But I do try to find foundations that have a neutral undertone or more of a yellow undertone, because I have more yellow or neutral undertones. I would rather go yellow than red. Let's just say it that way. And I would rather be neutral than red. Right now, I can see where, in my opinion, it looks like the foundation is deepening just a little bit more, but not a lot. I still look like me. I really, I think, I want to say I like this better than the Superstay. And that's why it's so important to have these videos and try different foundations out, because you may fall in love with something and then 2 or 3 weeks later you may find something that works even better for you. At this moment, I am in love with the finish. It does look flawless. It looks flawless. I love the color. I like the feel of it. I don't feel sticky or oily. I'm not sure if it's oil free. A lot of this packaging is like covered up like with stickers from the drugstore, so I'm not sure. I know it has the SPF in there, but from where I'm sitting and how I'm looking here in the side panel and with the ring light, it looks very nice. It covered very well, as you can see. It did. And that's before any type of concealers, anything. It's giving me that look like I had on the powder first. And that always gives you that mattified, nice look. And I really like that. Now, people who like dewy foundations, or they like their skin to look very dewy, you may have to maybe apply a spray. Milani has the Make It Dewy spray, something like that, that kind of, you know, gives you that look. That stuff was a little too oily for me, but I do know that they carry it. But this looks beautiful. It really does. You guys be the judge. You can let me know in the comment section if you like this coverage more, or you like this color rather, more than the Superstay. But right now, if I had to choose between the two colors, I would choose this one. Also, with the Superstay from Maybelline, that was automatic full coverage. So I would say that they had it on lock as far as full coverage is concerned. This one is more buildable coverage. Because as you can see, when I first put it on, there was still some blemishes showing. And then after a while, I had to build it up to cover completely. But it is covered. So that lets me know that the concealer factor of it really works well too. But I am pleased. I am very pleased with that. And I would have never picked that up if it was not for Foundation Friday. If I was not on the search for like a new foundation that I've never tried every week, I would have never picked that up. Okay, so like I said, just goes to show you, sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone and try something. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do like crazy highlighting and contour and all of that stuff. I'm just going to brighten up under my eyes. Alright guys, so we are back and I'm loving it. The CoverGIrl Queen Collection All Day Flawless 3-in-1. SPF 20. It combines the powder, the concealer, and the foundation together. I can truly see that. It was more buildable to me, and that's using a damp blender. So maybe if you use a brush, you will get that coverage the first time around. Maybe when you bounce it on your face, it may be taking something away. I made sure I really squeezed out the excess moisture, but I still felt like as I was hitting, like if you are heavy-handed and you're hitting your face kind of hard, you're kind of picking that foundation back up. So if you try it with a brush, just be mindful of that. Maybe you may not need as much as I used, but I did, you know, build it up and it didn't get cakey or bad looking. It still looks nice and flawless. It looks like skin. I am trying out some new products as well with it, so if this makeup tutorial is not your cup of tea, I totally understand. But as far as the foundation is concerned, I'm loving it. It played nice with the other things. It played nice with the highlighter, with the not concealer, but the bronzer, or the Pure Cosmetics, the contour stick that I used. It all blended in pretty well. Sometimes you would put contour, like a cream, over your foundation, and if the foundation dries too quickly, you can't blend it out very well. Same thing with concealer. If the foundation underneath is a very dry formula, your concealer won't pat out and, you know, blend out nicely. But I didn't really notice a problem. I'm looking in the mirror. I really didn't notice anything like that. Everything seemed to work out pretty well. I'm loving it. I'm loving it on top of the Smashbox. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day. Not necessarily the rest of the day, for at least for a few more hours, because I can't go out with the glitter and everything like this. It's daytime. It's very early in the morning. But I'm going to wear it around the house and see how it fares that way. So that is today's Foundation Friday. Also, I said I was going to talk about the Fenty. Oh my goodness, you guys commented me to death on that Fenty. Everybody has something to say about the Fenty, but I don't blame you, because it's been a chore trying to find it in the store. It's forever sold out. I saw on Instagram where they were saying that they were bringing back the shades from $4.20 all the way down. They're bringing them back to the store. It's just like, keep them in the store. You see that they're selling out. I was saying $4.30 or $4.40 in that video. So I'm going to try out the $4.30. I'm going to mix it up with the $4.40. I'm not going to purchase it until I do that. Once I do that, try the $4.30 on its own, try the $4.40 on its own, mix them up. Then I'll come back with a full bottle and go from there, because I like the feel of it. I like the coverage. It wasn't really cakey or anything. It looked really, really nice. It's just the color was just a little off for me. It was a little off for me, and as the day went on and as I wore it, it seemed like it got a little darker, a little redder, a little richer, you know, so I wasn't feeling that. So if I can find another shade in it, that would be awesome. So I thank you guys so much for watching today. That's about it. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you're willing to try this CoverGIrl Queen Flawless. What is it? CoverGIrl All Day Flawless. Look for it in the store. Let me know if you try it out. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Cyber kisses. Bye.